Hey, speaking of shakeouts, another member of the Trump administration is on his way out. Secretary of Energy Rick Perry reportedly informed the president today that he plans to resign. He did not explain why, although I think we have a pretty good idea. Perry's been Secretary of Energy since the beginning, but soon, like all the others, he will be gone. Man, when Ben Carson wakes up, he's going to be like, where the hell is everybody? The president reportedly blamed Rick Perry for getting him on that now infamous call to Ukraine. But keep in mind, all through this story, the president and his admirers have been insisting that there was no quid pro quo involving the Bidens or the company Hunter Biden worked for. But then today, Trump's acting chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, went in front of reporters and blatantly admitted that there was.
The demand for an investigation into the Democrats was part of the reason that he ordered to withhold funding to Ukraine.
The look back to what happened in 2016 certainly was part of the thing that he was worried about in corruption with that nation. And that is absolutely appropriate.
Withholding the funding.
Yeah, which ultimately then flowed.
To be clear, what you just described is a quid pro quo. It is funding will not flow unless the investigation into the Democratic server happens as well.
We do that all the time.
What? And then Sarah Huckabee Sanders burst through the wall like Kool-Aid and took the podium back. Wait a minute. So all the bad stuff they've been saying the president didn't do, now they're saying he did it and he does it all the time? I mean, their defense has gone from, if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit, to, give me back my glove. Trump's attorneys were said to be baffled by Mulvaney's statement. One of his lawyers put out a statement. He wrote, the legal team was not involved in the acting chief of staff's press briefing. Of course not. They already have one idiot shooting his mouth off. They certainly didn't authorize two. All the best people. And by the way, this Mick Mulvaney, I keep wondering, where have I seen this guy before? And then it hit me years ago in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So yesterday, a fourth business associate of Rudy Giuliani's was arrested, again at an airport. Well, I'm sure he wasn't trying to flee, probably just wanted a Cinnabon or something. But the president, with all this going on, is still focused on the election from 2016.
Rudy was one of many people that was incensed at the corruption that took place during that election. Pure corruption. For instance, I still ask the FBI, where is the server? How come the FBI never got the server from the DNC? Where is the server? I want to see the server. I'd like to see the server. I think it's very important for this country to see the server.
Hey, as if he has any idea what a server is. No. This is what Donald Trump knows about servers.
Where is the server? Where is the server? I want to see the server. I'd like to see the server. I think it's very important for this country to see the server.
Get me a bib and a coloring book. He is in a deep basket of fried pickles right now. His greasy little son was on Hannity last night defending Daddy and taking another series of shots at Joe Biden's kid.
They want to question my family, Art. Imagine being in hiding for months like he's been since we've been talking about this, and you come out and that's the interview you give? That's just guilt in and of itself, because it was a pathetic attempt.
He wouldn't have gotten the millions but for his father.
Do you think Sean Hannity realizes that when he's yelling, he wouldn't have got the millions if it weren't for his father? He's yelling those words at Donald Trump Jr. Maybe the spray-on beard threw him off. I don't know, but go on, DJTJ, from a hypocrisy standpoint. Let's see if you can top that.
Double standard is despicable. They utilized that platform with a wink, wink, nod, nod. Joe Biden knows nothing about it other than Hunter says he does, and there's pictures of them playing golf together, right?
Right. And as we all know, photographs of people together means they're criminals together, right? Like, well, this innocent photo of someone having dinner with the Giuliani goons that got arrested last week, for instance. There they are, the four Moscowteers. And then, with all this talk of the Bidens inappropriately profiting from public office, the White House today announced that the United States will host the next G7 summit at the Trump Doral Golf Resort in Miami. The president is generously renting his golf club out to all the leaders of the world because, of course, he is. He doesn't care anymore. He's just like, yeah, you know what? We're hosting at my golf resort, and guess what? Round of golf's $1 million. That doesn't include cart, and we're tripling the room rate. So leave a duffel bag full of Krugerrands by the front door. Most experts say this is a clear violation of the Emoluments Clause, which says a president cannot profit from a foreign government, although the G7 summit happens in June, which there's a good chance he might not be president anymore by then. So wouldn't that be, by the way, wouldn't that be... This would be the greatest scenario. Trump has to watch President Pence chatting it up with the world leaders while he guzzles Diet Cokes in the clubhouse. Mike Pence, by the way, was in Turkey trying to clean up the mess Trump made when he pulled our troops out of Syria. Many of the Kurds, our allies, were immediately killed, and after the meeting, Pence said Turkey has agreed to a ceasefire, but the Turkish government said, no, he didn't. They called it a pause, not a ceasefire. Either way, Trump took a victory lap. He said the deal would never have been made without him. And he's right. The deal would have never been made without him because before he pulled the troops, there was no fire to cease. But meanwhile, this U.S. exit from Syria was so sudden and hasty, we actually had to bomb one of our own bases to destroy the ammunition that was left behind. Thanks to our genius commander-in-chief, the U.S. military is now bombing itself. And it was a success, too. We totally caught ourselves by surprise. But Mike Pence, what a big moment for him. He marched right up and told the Turkish president he better stop this invasion or he'll feel the full might of the Space Force. And this is... Watch this, because this is an amazing video of Pence's meeting with Erdogan, the Turkish president. Now, there they are, sitting silently at a table together while photographs are taken. And this is good. This is, first of all, whoever did these wax figures is terrific. They look just like them. This goes on for an exceptionally long time. I knew Mike Pence liked to party, but whoever blinks first has to pull his troops out. This is like the worst Tinder date ever. So to recap, Mike Pence flew to Turkey to negotiate an agreement wherein Turkey gets everything they want and the United States gives it to them. Mission accomplished. And congratulations to the Vice President. He will be getting an extra scoop of kibble in his bowl tonight, I have no doubt. If you like that video, click subscribe and we'll be together until one of us dies.